Hi, this is Gila. So, a lot happening in the world as usual. Have a couple of cats out there. We've now got 5 cats. We didn't quite mean to have that. There are a lot of stray cats in Israel, but it kind of happened, and we've kind of adopted some more, and they're really cute. So if they suddenly decide to come in, well, they're gone now. Oh, perhaps they won't, but they were circling around me just a few minutes ago. Anyway, first of all, Tommy Robinson was back in court a week ago or so, on the 14th of November. He's being sued for libel by the Syrian schoolboy who was filmed being beaten up and bullied in the playground. And the actual trial, which is going to be 6 days, will be next year sometime. And the amounts of money being touted for costs or possible costs are huge. Anyway, we'll see what happens there. And of course, we have the ongoing impeachment saga, the ongoing impeachment coup, or really much ado about nothing, because everything seems to be based on people who either never met President Trump or hardly knew him and never heard the call, and based on second, third, fourth-hand hearsay or presumption. It's totally ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. On it goes, and of course, frankly, I think the Democrats are playing straight into the hands of the Republicans. I'm sure Trump will be returned as president all the more resoundingly in 2020, thanks to all these ridiculous shenanigans. But it's absolutely crazy, totally obviously unfair. And the mainstream media, it seems, or most of it, is basically a mouthpiece for the Democrat Party in the USA or the Labour Party in Britain. Yes, the mainstream media was always biased, but at one time there used to be at least some attempt to produce some kind of objective news. The world is going crazier. And then, of course, there's Prince Andrew. Now, I'm actually 3 years younger than Prince Andrew, so when I was a schoolgirl, a long time ago now, not just for myself, but other of my friends, we all wanted to marry Prince Andrew when we were older. He was the royal pin-up. He was actually very good looking when he was young. So I don't wish to comment directly on the truth or otherwise of what he had to say, except to say, I think like anybody else who watched it, I found it deeply uncomfortable to watch and rather sad and rather unbelievable. I've said it, but I think it's really sad. In fact, I was there at the royal wedding. I mean, not as a guest, I hasten to add, but I was cheering in the crowds. I was working in London at the time when Prince Andrew married Sarah Ferguson. Actually, I don't think either of them have married anybody else. So if they're such good friends, I'm just puzzled as to why they didn't remarry or... Anyway, not for me to say, but sad. And personally, I'm actually finally going to make it to England. I won't be here for the actual election. Sadly, I've now reached 15 years of being non-resident in the UK, and you lose your voting rights. Although, actually, I come from a rather safe Conservative seat, so frankly, it wouldn't matter what I'd voted anyway. But I'm still interested, and it will be very interesting to see what's going on. I think this is an incredibly important election for everyone in Britain. I am absolutely disgusted at the anti-Semitism in the British Labour Party. It's clearly rising because of the pandering to British Muslims. And I've said it before, unfortunately, Islamic ideology contains anti-Semitism and hatred and bigotry towards non-adherents. You can read it for yourself. And I really wish there was a bit more honesty about that. It's way past time there was. But I'm looking forward to coming, and if there are any other people who, like me, really care about human rights in Britain, care about the future of our country, actually want freedom for all, irrespective of gender or colour of your skin or any other differences, so long as everyone else respects equally the rights for all the rest of us, then I'd love to meet up with you in London. I'll put my email address below if anyone is interested. I'm planning to come on the 1st of December and leave just over a week later. Actually coming for family reasons. I'm really looking forward to seeing my family. Okay, so, good to speak to you. And the weather is finally getting a bit cooler in Israel. We've actually had some wind. We had some rain a little while back. But I'm sure I'll need to bring a warm coat when I come to England, which I don't really need here yet. Okay, thank you so much. I wish everyone a great weekend. Keep supporting human rights. And please, whoever you vote for, don't vote Labour in the next election in Britain. You'll be voting for tyranny, anti-Semitism, open borders, and the complete decline of what's left of freedom and human rights in the once great country of Britain. All the best to you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.